This is a summarized version of Mrs. Cacilia Davis's timeline of statements. The shorty reels that follow this video go into greater detail of some of the events that we will cover on here. My hope is that with community input, we will finally be able to nail down an accurate version of Cacilia Davis's timeline. The encounter, July 31st, 1977, approximate time 2 to 2:30 a.m. Howard drops off Cacilia Davis at home. She goes inside to get her dog and walks it. She sees David Berkowitz, goes back inside, and opens the newspaper. Shortly after, she hears a boom. Note, at this initial stage, there is no mention of Berkowitz driving away from her block. Key times to consider. The police reports have Cacilia pulling up at approximately 2 a.m., then sees Berkowitz walking approximately 2:35 a.m. The parking ticket was issued at 2:05 a.m., and the 911 timestamp was 2:36 a.m. Theoretically, that would put the shooting a few minutes prior to the first 911 call. Police reports, sketch and clothing identification, August 2nd and 3rd, 1977. Official police reports are taken on August 2nd. Around August 3rd, Davis meets with an NYPD sketch artist for several hours. Within this same few-day window, she shops with Detective Strano to try to identify the specific clothing David Berkowitz was wearing on the night of the shooting. Let's note that Mrs. Davis was not fully satisfied with the sketch, and as pictured here, she only believed that the side profile looked like David Berkowitz. Also note that this profile sketch has no sideburns, and that will come into play later on. First-hand account published August 12, 1977. The Daily News, with the assistance of reporter Federici, features a page 2 article written by Cacilia Davis detailing her experience. Note, this article makes no mention of Berkowitz's car leaving her block. Note in The Ultimate Evil, Maury Terry literally accuses Strano of having the article changed to omit Berkowitz's car leaving the block. There's a full read on that in a subsequent video in this playlist. Investigation highlights, spotlighting Strano. August 16, 1977. An article written by reporter Federici is published, highlighting Detective Strano's role and efforts in the investigation. Note, like the previous article, this coverage also contains no mention of Berkowitz's car leaving Cecilia's block. Also note that Federici is the same reporter who assisted Cacilia Davis with her feature. Official NYPD recognition. On October 1977, Davis receives an official plaque from the NYPD honoring her help and involvement in arresting the son of Sam. Shout out to Paul Hart for his picture of the plaque. Cecilia's account changes. Early 1978. During a news interview, Davis states for the first time publicly that she actually saw David Berkowitz twice on the night of the shooting. Pre-trial legal preparation, May 1978. Brooklyn Assistant District Attorney, ADA, Stephen Wax, meets with Davis to prepare for legal proceedings. She tells him about seeing Berkowitz drive a car away before she saw him the second time. While Detective Strano did not recall this detail, ADA Stephen Wax later went back and confirmed it was documented in May 1978 in his case notes. Reward presentation, July 1979. Davis officially receives a financial reward for her instrumental role in the arrest of Berkowitz. Queens DA reinvestigation, October 1979. Davis is interviewed late in 79 by the Queens District Attorney's Office as part of their official probe and reopening of the Berkowitz case. This interview is available at the bottom of this playlist. Maury Terry publishes The Ultimate Evil, 1987. Investigative journalist Maury Terry releases the first edition of The Ultimate Evil. His account features a radically different and vastly expanded narrative of Cacilia Davis's story, incorporating a wealth of new details regarding multiple look-alike suspects and vehicle movements that point toward a broader conspiracy. Early 1990s, the Unsolved Mysteries broadcasts. Building heavily on the narrative established in Maury Terry's work, Cacilia Davis appears on Unsolved Mysteries. By this broadcast, her televised account of the night's events has drastically changed and expanded compared to her original 1977 statements. As stated in the beginning of this video, this is a summarized account or timeline for Cacilia Davis. There are gaps in time, and I have questions in terms of when Maury Terry first contacted Cacilia Davis. If you'd like to dive a little deeper, please take a listen to the subsequent videos in this playlist. I'm hoping that we can use all of this information as study guides, and we will be able to come on soon with a live stream. Share your information, ask the questions. Let's nail this timeline down together, guys. Thank you for listening. Peace.